If you're hitting the box office, Split is currently at the top. It's something that is dealing with a person with multiple personality disorder, or something that they call dissociative identity disorder. And personality profiler Dr. Richard Levak is here to help explain that issue. You know, I think a lot of people don't think about it until, of course, this movie came out.
Yes.
You know, what is it? And, you know, I know there's some controversy over
Yes.
whether it's real or not, whether it's being misdiagnosed as schizophrenia,
Yes.
or what have you. What
Yes.
is this?
Dissociative identity disorder is a disorder in which a person develops two or more very distinct identities, and they forget about the other identity. They actually feel, think, remember things as one person, and then they shift to another. So it does exist. There is some controversy over it, but it does exist. And whether sometimes people misdiagnose it, true, but it does exist.
So then what is it that actually triggers something like that? Why do some people get it and some people don't?
Well, if you go through profound trauma, one way to escape is to run away. Another way is, if you can't run away, is to withdraw out of your body. And most of the viewers will have experienced a moment in their lives where they say, you know, I just stood there, I was outside my body as if I was watching. That's called disassociation, coming out of your body, depersonalization, and getting away from the situation. And that's a way to deal with stress. You
know, we were discussing this a little bit before we came into this interview here. And, you know, it's interesting because some people deal with the same stress. You can put two people in there.
Yes.
One deals with it better than the other. One person has the multiple personalities. The other person just doesn't.
That's right.
What is that? What makes the difference?
It's very hard to know. I think it's when it's profound, inescapable stress. It tends to affect more women than men. It's often associated with early, really severe abuse. And why some people find that way as a way to escape, we don't know.
So what are the signs? What should, as a person maybe who lives with somebody and notices something different like this, what should you be looking for?
Well, it's very rare, but when it happens, the person will suddenly switch identities, maybe talking with an accent or whispers or becoming a completely different person, and then forgetting about that identity, not remembering things they did in that identity. And the great thing about this, it is curable. That psychotherapy can cure that. It doesn't happen very often. And when you see it, you know something's really wrong. You really do know, because the person just switches identities. So
what do you do, I guess, you know, in order to support somebody who's going through something like that? Obviously the psychotherapy helps. Are there medications and things like that as well?
Sometimes medications can work, absolutely. And again, like you said earlier, it sometimes depends. Is it schizophrenia? Is it induced by drugs? Severe drug use can do it. Remember, actors, in a way, develop a personality, a different personality. But if you develop that personality and you forget your other personalities, you're going through a great deal of stress. You're trying to deal with it. And loved ones, if any of you are unfortunate enough to have someone going through that, to be able to say to them, you're scaring me, there's something going on, we need help.
So we should contact somebody, an expert. Obviously, you've seen it cured before,
Absolutely.
So you have a lot of hope.
Oh yes, oh yeah. But it's an interesting thing, and I think 23 personalities is extremely rare. It's hard to remember each personality.
Yeah, it absolutely, it's hard to remember who I am, even this morning, just right now.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, again, this is an important thing to talk about. Split is obviously drawing a lot of attention to it.
Yes.
Dr. Richard Levak, we always appreciate having you here. You
Thank
give us a lot of insight. For more information, just log on to our website, fox5sandiego.com.